We were lucky, and Teddy said that every day, how lucky we were that we lived nearby. We stayed on Cape Cod and drove into Boston every day and made that round trip, and we talked about the families we met. We talked about the families who came, some of them from far away, other parts of the world, some from other parts of the country, and we wondered how they were able to do it.
I'm Hannah Blank, this is Porter Blank, and we are from Sterling, Virginia. Porter is 18 months old, and back in November 2009 we discovered a lump on his back, and a couple weeks later we found out he had rhabdomyosarcoma. We came to Mass General so that he could receive his proton therapy treatment here. Well, when we first got his diagnosis, it was devastating. And then when we found out it was cancer, it just, I don't know, you never expect to hear that. And then when you do, it's kind of surreal. It's like, really, is this really happening?
I'm Katie, and this is Hayden. He's 7 years old, and we are from Cannon Falls, Minnesota, and we are here for proton therapy. He was diagnosed on December 23rd, 2009 with Ewing sarcoma. First diagnosed, you hear the words that no mother ever wants to hear, and it was very difficult. Coming to a big city from a town of 3,000 was going to be scary, but the people here have been awesome, and he is awesome. He keeps me going. We've been in the hospital for a week, which has been kind of hard due to some low sores, but he's ready to go back home to Christopher's Haven.
I'm Lisa Kirsting.
And I'm James Kirsting.
This is Madeline.
And Lily. When they first told us that there was a tumor and that it was wrapping around her spinal cord and causing a backup of spinal fluid into her brain and that it needed to be removed immediately, it was just a shock.
We met with the surgeon that morning, and for him to tell us that it was the largest tumor he had ever seen in a baby that size, that in itself is just crushing. We've been here for 8 weeks, so if that were to be a financial situation that we needed to deal with for 8 weeks, there's no way I would have been able to survive that at all. Well, the day that we moved in here, the other family, the Perrys, also moved in the same day. So Allison and Michelle moved in the same day, and there's a lot of similarities between their story and our story. And for me, that was just like, oh, geez, I'm not alone. God definitely had a plan to bring our lives together and to cross our paths so we can have this journey together.
I'm Michelle Perry, and we were lucky enough to move into Christopher's Haven on the same day, and our children, ironically, are finishing treatment on the same day, so it's going to be an extra special day when we ring the bell together. We come from very similar backgrounds as far as our children both have brain tumors. We were both led to Memphis, Tennessee, and we both had the same neurosurgeon. Well, the relationships we build, for the rest of our life, is something that I'll cherish forever.
Like I said before, our families and our friends are great. They really love us and support us, but until you are a mother going through it, you just don't get it. You just don't understand the feelings, the multiple doctor's appointments, and just going through it all. And Michelle and I we don't even have to say anything. We can just look at each other and we just know what each other is feeling. One of the things that we love about Christopher's Haven is the fact that we can walk literally across the street and go to Proton Center, and financially we would not be able to be here if it weren't for Christopher's Haven.
Hi, I'm Vicki Kennedy. I've been visiting Christopher's Haven, visiting with families who have come to Boston, come to have treatment at Mass General for their children. And I know something about that because my husband had proton beam radiation at Mass General. During his treatment, we met many families with children who were undergoing the same treatment. Some of those families were staying at Christopher's Haven. What a gift this magnificent place is. What a terrific community for these families. The special thing that happens here is that sense of community, is the ability for families to come together. I've been really honored to be able to visit and honored to be able to be here with those families.
I do. I call it home because it feels like the closest thing to home, while we're here.